Well, blessings to you this day that the Lord has put together for you and for me. Question for you. Have you turned to the Lord already today and asked for His strength to get you through anything that you may encounter? You know, when trials come, and you know what? Sooner or later, they will. It's easy to become discouraged and to think that perhaps the Lord is no longer with you. Well, of course, nothing could be further from the truth. Jesus once said, "Lo, I'm with you always, even to the close of the age." The word "lo" in the original means take notice. The Lord desires you to take notice today that He is with you and that He will never not be with you to help you get through life despite all the strife, the temptations, and yes, even perhaps a pesky thorn in the flesh. The Apostle Paul had one. No one knows exactly what it was. Some have suggested stomach trouble, eye trouble, severe pain. Nobody knows for sure. What you and I do know is it was pesky enough for the apostle to plead with the Lord 3 times that it be removed. And you know the Lord's answer to him. That answer resounds down the centuries of time to this very day. My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Paul then confessed. He said, "Therefore I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest on me. For the sake of Christ then I am content with weaknesses, insults, and hardships, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong." That makes for a pretty neat paradox, don't you think? Namely, in order to be truly strong, one must be weak in and of themselves to realize that relying on the Lord's strength is what He desires. Perhaps you're experiencing a tough situation right now that frankly just won't go away. There seems to be no hope for it to be reduced even a little. Be comforted with these words. Words of the Lord spoken through the prophet Isaiah. "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." His right hand of power. It will be enough for you. It will be enough for me. One author has written, "If anything can lift up afflicted souls, it is certainly the omnipotence of our gracious God," meaning He's all powerful. This is the afflicted person's anchor to which they cling, reflecting that with God nothing is impossible. No misery is so big that God cannot deliver from it. And no trial is so great that the Lord cannot provide the strength to get through it. St. Paul once wrote to the Ephesians, "Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of His might." Be assured that might is not yours. People collapse easily under their own power. However, when relying on the Lord's power and His might through His Word and His blessed sacraments, there is no collapsing. For the prophet Isaiah has written, "Those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not faint." Once again, the hymn writer John Newton has written, "Through many dangers, toils, and fears, I have already come. 'Tis grace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home." God bless. Talk to you again, God willing, next week.